Hello, and thanks for tuning in. So I'm back here at Pioneer Square. It's Sunday morning. It's around 11:15, and I'm on standby here for Postmates. This is the first Sunday that I've done, or that I'm doing, because the wife wanted to get together and have a girls' day, so I figured, okay, let me check it out and see what it's like working on a Sunday. One of the nice advantages about it is I don't need to worry about parking, because Sundays, no matter where you are in the city, you don't need to pay for it. And Mondays through Saturdays, it's from 8 a.m. and it depends on the area you're in, either till 6 p.m. or 8 p.m. that you have to pay for parking, but any other time it's also for free. So one of the biggest stresses that I usually have when doing a run for Postmates is the parking situation. And today I don't have that stress, which is really nice. So I'm looking forward to that. So I figured, let me take you along on a typical run with Postmates. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to log myself in first, and I will also add that I'm not on the schedule, and the reason for my not being on the schedule is that when they release a new schedule for you to choose your times, you really have to do it right away, because all the spots, all the time slots, they do it in hour increments, are all taken up within hours of them posting a new schedule. So I'm just on kind of standby, and if there's an overflow of work, then I, am able to pick it up. But what I found is that the difference isn't that great whether I am actually on a time schedule or not. Oh, I see there's a lot of activity. Here the nice thing is, once you log yourself on, you can actually see where the largest amount of activity is going on by the colors that they display on their screen. So I see that this area, it's okay, but I'm going to have to change my location right now and maybe move more into the red section, where's the red section, that's where the most activity is going on. So I'm going to be doing that, but at least now I'm logged on, and we'll take it from there. So hopefully there's going to be a little bit more activity for me today. Oh, by the way, Postmates is right in front of me, that building, the very first set of windows up there in the office space. That's where Postmates has their office here in Seattle on Pioneer Square. So, but anyway, like I was saying, I just hope there's some more activity. I did work for them this past Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and I put in a total of 14 hours, and my gross pay in those 14 hours was $20.48. Now, I mean, those aren't any numbers. If I were just strictly going to go with numbers divided by 14 hours, I'm looking at $1 and 46 cents an hour. But obviously I needed to pay for gas in order to get here. I live about 22 miles from the center of Seattle, so 3 days that I drove out here, it basically averaged around $3 a day, because the gas prices did come down somewhat, but I'm averaging it on $3 a day. So if I were going to take out those $3 a day, that equals to $9. So my earning comes down to $11.48 in total. Divide that by 14 hours, it comes to 82 cents an hour. Granted, there was one job that I could have done on Friday where I could have earned another $5. But again, it was an iffy situation. I wasn't too keen on the location because of parking, and I don't have to worry about that today. But okay, fine. If I wanted to do that, if I want to take the 5 extra hours that I could have earned divided by 14, I could add an extra 35 cents per hour. So, that's basically it. So, for me, it's a matter of just getting out the house and doing something. I do take a book along with me to read. So either I can sit at home and read books, or I can get out, get some fresh air, and, maybe do a run or two, and, earn some money, even if it is just to pay for the gas. But to make a living off of this would be extremely difficult. It really takes the wind out of your sails when, even though I'm doing this to get out the house, it's still, it's a little depressing, I think, because it's nice to at least feel, that you were able to earn a little something, but anyway, that's just my thought on that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to relocate myself. It's 10:51 right now, and I'm going to see when I'm going to be receiving my first job for the day. In the past, when I did this Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, it was, about an hour that I waited before I got my first. So we'll see what happens today. But anyway, I'm going to move myself into a different section, and we'll just take it from there. Oh man, so what happened was, because I was coming over here to the red section, it's now 11:04, but at 11 o'clock there were 2 jobs that did come through, but I couldn't get to them because I was riding my motorcycle, and I quickly, one came through, so I quickly found myself over here. And while I was finding myself over here to find this particular spot where I could stop, I wasn't able to grab the second. I was able to push the details, but then as soon as I wanted to accept it, it was already gone. So Sunday does seem to be, so far, a busier time than what it was for me during the week, at least. So I do hope that some more come through. I'm right in the beginning section now of the red section, where there's the most activity. So I'm going to stop and stand here now for a while, and like I said, hopefully something is going to come through. I did miss out on the 2 that came in, and they came in a minute after each other, and both I wasn't able to grab because I happened to be riding. So what are you gonna do? Maybe I should just have, but I can't second guess myself. But anyway, that's what happened. So hopefully now I'm gonna just stand here and wait, and hopefully something will come through soon. Okay, another job did come through. It's now 11:10, so I'm gonna go. It's kind of a roundabout way. Actually, the drop-off is going to be right here where I am right now. So I'm going to go run, pick it up, and come right back here, kind of in this area, if it shows me on this map. Okay, let's start the process. Okay, let's go. Now it does look like I'm going to have to place the order when I get there. So far this is going to be a $5 run, and then we'll see what the generosity will be of the tip. But I don't know that until the next day, because everything is done, you know, via the phone, which is really nice. The way the system works is really easy and convenient. Through here. Oh, I should actually turn here. Okay. So it should be on this street, somewhere up front. I don't know. We'll have to see, and if it's on the left or on the right, I don't know. Oh, it does look like customer service is placing the order, but I tell you, I'm almost right there. And the nice thing is I don't have to worry about parking, which is awesome. Because, you know, with a motorcycle I can kind of slip in anywhere, you know, with a little opening between the cars. Like I said, the biggest stress is the amount of money you get paid per job, and then having to go get 1619. Let's see where that is. 2615. Let me see here. Come on. Okay, so they placed the order. 2619, CJ's Eatery. Let me see. 2615. Let me see. Okay, so definitely have to turn around. Oh, there it is. Awesome. So let me park right over here. So, I just got a confirmation that this order will be ready in 14 minutes. Now there's another job that just came through. See, now I still have to wait 14 minutes here. I can push the details. But if I'm still going to be here for 14 minutes, then have to drop off, I'll never be able to get this job. So, you know, okay, fine, another one did come through, but it's not going to help me at this particular point. So let's go in. Okay, so I just picked up the order, and I'm going to be heading on over. Now I did accept another job. It came through twice, so nobody was able to get to that, but I accepted it, and I still had to wait a little while inside to pick this order up. So hopefully I'll be able to get to it and pick up the other one and drop it off within the specified hour that they say we do it in. Let me see which road this is. Looks like it's a Denny. Come on. take this down to Denny, and then, like I said, I'm basically going back to where I was earlier. I just have to hustle a little bit. Okay, so customer service is ordering on the second pickup. Come on, there we go. You know, touching the screen with the gloves on isn't the easiest. But there's a lot of construction going on here in Seattle. A lot of high-rises going up. I don't know if it's office space or apartments or a combination of the two. The nice thing that they also have on the app for the Courier, you can see how much time is left on your current job, the one you're currently on. It basically shows, you know, elapsed time and how much, you know, obviously how much time you have left. So right now it stands at 32 minutes. I have another 32 minutes to complete this job within the specified hour that they say. Ah, come on. So once I cross over Highway 5 here, It looks like the building's on the left-hand side. But here, just so you can see for reference, okay, this job before tip. So I don't, and like I said, I don't know what I'll be receiving, but it's $5, okay? So $5. So far I've been half an hour on this job, right? And that's, I still have to drop the thing off. I think it's here. Yeah. What number are we looking for? Let's see. You know, sometimes they could do a lot better with posting (112). Okay, so let's turn around. That's the whole thing sometimes, you know, with the posting of that's not the one. It has to be here somewhere, so let me just I'll just go over here. I'll tell you, it was such a different experience being inside that restaurant, the pickup, not having to worry about whether or not I need to, you know, have a parking maid or meter maid come by. It was such a relief. Okay, so I'm back again. Just dropped it off. Very nice guy. And am on that second job that I accepted because it came around twice, and said okay, fine, I'll take it. And the nice thing is it's not too far from here, and I have another 38 minutes remaining on the second job that I accepted. So it's been, okay, now it's 37, so it's been 37 minutes since I've accepted it. And oops, need the key. There we go. And we'll see if and the delivery is really not far. But one of the nice things, it's so stress-free today because of, you know, the parking situation. You know, as what's he doing? Is he turning right? Yeah. As I was saying, it's so much more relaxing when you know that parking isn't an issue. You know, and I think for motorcyclists, I don't even know why parking should be an issue for us, because we take up maybe a fifth of the space that a car takes up. So for us to even have to worry about paying for parking or paying the same amount for parking as what a car pays, I think is, you know, something that needs to be addressed. Okay, so let me see here. I was just in that location for 25 minutes getting this order. That's what I'm talking about when... You
got enough room to stand up?
Oh yeah, plenty, thank you. No, it's fine. The only nice thing about this is...
Best days we've had in months.
Oh, isn't it wonderful?
Yeah.
I'm loving it.
Kind of hope it's too late.
Yep, thanks. The only nice thing about this is that I have my deliveries just down the street here, so which helps. But I was in there for 25 minutes. I already accepted another job. So what number are we looking for? There we go. So it's just down the street over here. I could have actually walked down, but at least I'm here. Didn't know how far it was going to be down, but it doesn't matter. Let's quickly drop it off. And then I'll jump onto my next one, because there's not that much time left. Oh, here we go. Let's slip right in there. Cool. Okay, so I have to wait another 11 minutes before the order is ready. So I'm going to stop filming now and go pick it up, and we'll take it from there. So this was really a nice pickup. I was in there for 5 minutes, so which really helps. Because like I said, you don't want to be in an establishment for longer than 8 minutes, because it just cuts down on your profits. And while I was in there, I was able to accept another job. And what's really exciting about that is, you know, I can accept these jobs on a Sunday because of not worrying about having to pay parking fees. And you know, a job is only on the board or, you know, open for display to accept for a short time. It's maybe only 30 seconds, 45 seconds max. So during the week, I'm always looking at the job and trying to figure out, you know, how's parking going to be there? Is there going to be a problem with parking? And then before I decide on anything, the job is gone. Now, I'm kind of just focusing on you know, just enjoying my day because I'm not sweating parking. Oh, we're facing the sun right now. But anyway, so I'm going to do this drop-off, which is not too far, and then I'm going to take a run over to the next job. Just dropped that off, so now I'm going to the other one, to the next pickup. I have 45 minutes left on this one, because I accepted that job while I was running this one I just completed. And what I like is that they are all within real close proximity to each other, the pickups and drop-offs. And you know, headquarters is in San Francisco, so all orders run through San Francisco. And I know that customer service has also already ordered this one, and it apparently says here that it's going to be ready in 2 minutes for the pickup now. And I wonder if the person that's actually working today, it seems to be and I don't know, I've never worked inside the office, but it seems that he knows what he's doing, or she knows what she's doing, you know? Oops. Okay, so I think I'm going to call it a day. It's 3 o'clock now. There hasn't been any activity in the last hour, and they actually just took me off as well because of inactivity. But I planned to only be out until 3 o'clock, so it worked out well. But I must say, I did have a much nicer time today running around, only because I wasn't stressed out about the parking situation. You know, that's the biggest stressor during the week. And today it was a wonderful experience not having to even think about it. You know, I could just park and spend the time that was needed in the pickup area, and even for the drop-offs. But yeah, I worked 4 hours, so I started basically around 11, and let me see, let me go here. So 11 till 3, what's that? That's 4 hours. So in 4 hours, if I look at it now, I completed 5 jobs. So on average, on those 5 jobs, I would say $30 in total. Okay, so that basically is a little bit more than $7 an hour. That's just for today. So now if I were to work it out over the week, so there would be 4 days that I was out, totaling 18 hours. So if I were to look at it that way and then divide it, we're looking at $2.80 or something, somewhere around there, an hour. So yeah, if I look at if I just look at it for just the day, then I can say, yeah, as I had said so in my previous videos, but again, I'm looking at it as gross. That doesn't take out the gas that's spent. But then if I was just looking at the day, it's $7 and change. But on average, this week was $2.80, I guess, per hour. And that does not include, take out gas. So gas, still taken out of that, roughly $3 a day, 4 times 3, $12 on gas. And there you go. But anyway, it was a lot of fun today. And it was absolutely a gorgeous, gorgeous day. 61 degrees, sunshine. Just a perfect day. So Sundays is definitely a day that I'd consider being out if the wife has something to do. I don't think that for the amount earned I would want to spend a Sunday away. But if she has something to do, it definitely was the better out of all the other days that I was out. So anyway, there you have it. There you have a day as a Postmates courier here in Seattle. I hope you enjoyed it, and I thank you for watching. And until my next video, keep your side stand, or as we say in America, your kickstand up and the rubbers are down. I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.